thank you, iOS Game Center. Well, look at this nice little park. There's a park bench. That moon won't stop flashing. I don't think the moon physics works that way. Oh, it's Downwell! Hey, well, what do you know? This is a little miniature edition of Press Pause Radio Play, only starring yours truly, Georgia Boy. And currently, I'm really excited to do this video. It's the fact that I actually got to check out Downwell earlier this year at GDC at the IGF Pavilion. It was one of the games that we featured and was nominated for an IGF award. And in terms of the fact that it was nominated, I don't remember if it was Best Student Game, but it was definitely in an unfinished state around the time that it was showcased at the GDC floor. It was about to this polish, though. I mean, I think if anything, it was more or less the politics of getting it out onto the iOS App Store itself. But yeah, this game just recently came out within the last month or so, and it was definitely... It's been taking over my phone, and oh, well, I just done fucked up. Yeah, all right, cool. Well, to progress, more like no-gress. Ha, yes, we like to have fun. But anyway, yeah, so getting down to the gritty of it, this game is unique in the fact that it functions like a traditional side-scrolling platformer in terms of inert dynamics that, like, inherent dynamics, I want to say inert, Jesus, that immediately come to mind and just convey this intuitive touch and momentum. However, it definitely functions or behaves more along the principles and dynamics of a endless game. Not like an endless runner per se or endless platformer, but in this case, you're constantly falling down and just essentially descending deeper and deeper into the quote-unquote down well, aptly named, of course. So it's unique, though, in the sense that it gives you much more opportunity, in my opinion, to exercise your reflexes and overall just really tap into like the traditional sense of muscle memory and twitch play of older games of this variety, as far as action games of the Gunstar Heroes and Turrican sense, or any of the other mainstay shooters as Contra, if you will. And yeah, what's really cool is it also implements these roguelike upgrades, as you just saw me choosing there, allowing me to essentially reap an additional benefit of perks from any of the upgrades that I may come across within the various shops, which it's got like a very shoot 'em up feel to it as far as coming across these randomly through your traversal of levels. And the particular upgrade that I chose, as you saw, it allows me to essentially gather an additional benefit as well as recover any hit points that I may have lost. And of course, these other caverns, if they're not shops, are also little rooms that you can take advantage of getting additional power-ups that will make traversing. This fucking laser is wrecking shop. But anyway, yeah, the currencies, you can tell, are gems, but not only do they add for currency, but they also act as a score multiplier, as well as for other various scenarios, I would say, for the progress that you build up and are able to apply for any of the extra goodies as you essentially try to test your mettle and chase down those oh-so-important Game Center achievements. I mean, that's what everybody's talking about, right? Those are the Chivos that everybody just gets their shit in a twist for. So, okay, Safety Jetpack is one of my favorite upgrades, and again, it reminds me of, like, Vlambeer's Nuclear Throne in terms of the, I would say, the randomness of the upgrades and how you'll get a lot of seemingly, like, not so helpful upgrades, but upgrades that every once in a while come through and just really change the game. It completely changed the tone and pace of how you get through, and that is definitely being one of them. So you'll also notice, while it does have a heavy reliance on shooting, that's not the only mode of attack. In fact, that's a big dynamic within this game, is that certain enemies are vulnerable only to jumping, while other enemies are only vulnerable to shooting. Now, you'll notice that's differentiated by the color. Let's see what we got here. What do we got? What do we got? I just want to... fuck it. I like my laser! I don't even care. Don't even care. So, enemies that are completely red and are oozing a red substance, those little dudes can only be taken out by gunfire. You cannot jump on them or make contact with them in any way. While we've got... Fuck you, turtle. Yeah, so we've got the turtle, who cannot be shot as his shell, for some inexplicable reason, protects against, like, fucking high-focus frequency laser shots, but a good old stomp to that back little midsection, that lumbar, through my fucking pixel feet, will totally 86 the shit out of the turtle. So it does definitely kind of change up and add additional layers, as I mentioned, to the complexion of that Twitch-heavy gameplay. And it also kind of, it features like this stage progression, if you will, almost, again, like a roguelike. I really wanted to get that members card, but at the same time, your gem, I also should mention, as your score kind of acts as this experience that you can earn and gain, as you saw earlier with my first really shitty run and that game over. Gems add to the add to the boost, so you're able to get even more bang for whatever sort of progress or XP that you want to yield by the time that your run is finished. So, as you can tell, dude, shit's getting real right now. I need to buy health. We got this helpful little dude with his bandanas. So, you know, it's pricey, but I'm gonna have to go for both the extra shots. As you can see, in fact, I know I was just talking about saving those, but see, I want to say that if I come through and take advantage of these new sweet power-ups that I've gotten, also in conjunction with everything else that I've got in terms of the recoil damage and backfire from any sort of taking out shots, that I should be good. Now, fucking, oh, dude, these bats, they're the worst. They're the equivalent of the fucking hawks from Ninja Gaiden. So, let's see what's in here. Alright, fuck it. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Oh! Look at the shop we are wrecking. Okay. So, I believe ghosts also fall into that, weirdly enough, must stomp on to kill. Which is weird, because they're intangible as fuck. Oh, and that skull parade left me janked. So, I want to say, okay, cool. So, I unlocked a pallet. That was my reward for making the progress. And I still made quite a bit of progress. Let's check out what we've got here. So, yeah, all right, and that's pretty much Downwell. But yeah, you can go through and check out like the palette, and yeah, look familiar. Let's get some Virtual Boy up in here. Yeah, it's been a while since we've done a Virtual Boy game. I think the last one was Mario Clash. We got some other ones. We still have fucking Jack Brothers that Sarah and I need to get on the move on. But yeah, I'm pretty sure you guys don't care for that. We can do Game Boy. Let's check out Game Boy. Oh yeah, look at that monochrome. It's right at home. I love it. You know, this is really challenging though, in the sense that, like, as I mentioned, with your eyes trained on differentiating various bad dudes between colors. Yeah, no, yeah. We're just gonna go with the Downwell, which we'll call it Super Virtual Boy, because I mean it focuses on red anyway. So yeah, it's a Virtual Boy with more color palette than shades of red. Oh yeah, this is not boat. I did much better than the last time. And yeah, I mean even then, all levels are randomized to a degree. It's really aesthetic. Oh, and all right. Well, I think we've covered just about everything we needed to cover too with Downwell anyway. So I hope you guys check it out. It's only a couple bucks on iOS, and it's totally worth it. This latest Play video from Press Pause Radio was brought to you by Audible.com. Get a free audiobook download at www.audibletrial.com/PressPauseRadio, and you can get access to over 100,000 titles to choose from your iPhone, Android, Kindle, or MP3 player.